What is going on, everybody? Here at News. You can tell by the videos. This is the same video that I kind of uploaded a couple hours ago or earlier today. The camera angle is kind of messed up, and it really exceeded the time limit that I wanted it to exceed. So I'm just gonna restart the whole video all over again. This is gonna be me analyzing and breaking down the It Begins promos from the first one to the last one. I'm pretty much gonna break down all the hints that I can to argue which superstar could it really be. My top superstar right now that I think it is, after I've analyzed and looked over each and every one of them promos, I think it's just Jericho, but you can think whatever you want to think, but I really worked hard and really worked into this, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. Also, there's an article on NoDQ.com. It's a fan's theory of the whole crypto promos. His name is Jack Foley. He wrote like a good theory explanation, and it's really good. So I'm gonna use some of his explanations here because I agree completely with that explanation. So let's get right to the video. Now, the first It Begins promo. Now, the first It Begins promo was kind of interesting because it's just like something that leaves you obviously knowing that a superstar will return, and what it basically announces is the year, which is 2012, the second day in January, and the second day of 2012. Now, basically, the kid is sitting down in a desk. It looks like an ordinary classroom, but it's only one desk and the kid's sitting down, and he reads a Bible verse, and I'm gonna read you two important keys from that Bible verse that he says. A familiar force will come back to take back what is his, and it'll be the end of the world as you know it, and then it ends. Now, like I said, what we know is the second day of 2012, a familiar force will come back to take back what is his. It'll be the end of the world as you know it. Now, basically, that can leave you, that left me with two options. What were three, really? No, you know what? Two. Undertaker and Chris Jericho. Now, why Chris Jericho? Well, I thought of Chris Jericho because of because I pretty much what I did is kind of like I cracked the code, if you may. Year 2012, second day, January. The Y in year, the 2 in second day, and the J in January, Y2J. That's kind of like the moral code that spells Y2J. That could mean anything, but what it basically means, it's that it's Chris Jericho, Y2J. That's what we know him as. That's what we refer him to as well. Now we have also a familiar force, anything like that. Familiar force could be Undertaker as well, because usually these promos are usually for Taker himself. Like the 22111, we thought it was Sting, and it turned out to be Undertaker. Because it's one of these promos, but it's a whole lot different than the 22111. But what we usually think as soon as we see these promos, it's up. You know what? No, it's Undertaker. We jump to conclusions automatically saying Undertaker. Well, some of us do. But so like I said, this is a very quick promo. Like I said, this was the first one ever, and it leaves you wondering who will come back, and it leaves you with two names. Well, at least it left me with these two names, either being Chris Jericho or The Undertaker. Next, we have the second 2012, which is the follow-up to the It Begins, and he's reading another verse, I think, and he says, "The power cometh is a thief in the night, to claim what others have taken, and those who are unjust shall receive punishment with no escape." Now, he will come back to claim what others have taken. Now think about this. What have others taken that's Undertaker's? Because the last time we seen the Undertaker, we saw him at WrestleMania 27, and he fought Triple H, but he won the match. His streak is still intact. No one took the streak away from him, so Undertaker has nothing to come back and reclaim that somebody has taken. But Jericho, in my opinion, has everything to come back and take. CM Punk, for example. CM Punk has taken his best in the world gimmick, so to say. Now, CM Punk is the best in the world, and we forgot all about Jericho being the best in the world. Could that be it? Now, we have the ball. Now, the ball is a big part, and I'll explain what the ball's part is shortly. But the ball, the basketball just rolls in the classroom. And then, as the boy is saying, it'll be the end of the world as you know it again, the little girl pops out. Now, what does a little girl mean? Now, I'm gonna refer back to that theory that Jack Foley, the fan that wrote on New GQ, said. The boy is representing Chris Jericho, and the little girl is representing CM Punk. Now keep that in mind while I'm still explaining my whole thing. Remember, the boy is Chris Jericho, the girl is CM Punk. Now, Look Within 2012 is the third one. Now, and this is the one that officially debuted on Monday Night Raw. Because the other two promos, we had to go online on YouTube because they gave us the link, and we had to go search them up. But it debuted on Raw during a Divas promo. It was Beth and Natalia cutting a promo, and the whole Look Within promo cut in, and people automatically started to thinking as well, hey, could it be Karma? Because rumor is that Beth is supposed to go into a feud with Karma. Could it be Karma? Who knows? Because remember, this trying to do as well. They're trying to distract you from thinking that the obvious facts, which is Undertaker or Chris Jericho or someone like that, to thinking hey, could it be Karma? Because where it is, she's supposed to go into the feud with Beth Phoenix. Most likely, it's not going to be Karma. It's not going to be Karma whatsoever, because the latest Karma can come back is, I think, after WrestleMania, I heard. I'm not quite sure about that, but that's what I heard. So it can't be Karma, but remember, this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to distract you from the obvious facts to the facts that it might be someone else in your mind. So then we have the kids, again. It says, the power will come with vengeance. Now, vengeance. Chris Jericho, he can come back with vengeance after Punk stole his ideas and his gimmick and whatnot. Undertaker can come back with vengeance, but for what reason as well? He can come back just to kick people's ass for no reason. That's no type of vengeance whatsoever. He really has no vengeance over Triple H either, because Triple H did nothing to him. Well, you can't really conclude that promo that he cut on a Slammy saying how he beat Undertaker senseless and he couldn't get out. No, that's not really anything that has to do with vengeance. So Undertaker, again, crossed out. Well, in my opinion, at least he's crossed out for now. Now, the ball rolled into the classroom, and this is the first time you see the little girl grabbing the ball. Now, like I said, the little girl is representing CM Punk, and like I said, I was gonna explain to you what the ball's role is. Well, the ball's role is, let's say that the ball belonged to Chris Jericho, the little boy, and the little boy, Chris Jericho, he dropped the ball, left out of the WWE, went with Fozzy, touring, whatever, and then you have CM Punk, the little girl, picking up the ball and saying, you know what, it's my time. It's my time to shine. It's my time to do my thing. It's my time to declare myself the best in the world at what I do. Now, and then for the first time, we have the kid going into the corner. Now that can sympathize that the corner is the departure of Chris Jericho's from the WWE. The corner can be the little boy going to the corner, Chris Jericho, and he's departed from WWE. He's gone with Fozzy and is doing his own thing outside of the WWE, outside of the company. And while the kid's in the corner, you have the little girl sneaking into his notebook. Like, you know when you want to cheat off a test and you go like that to see what the answers are? That's what the little girl's basically doing. And that can mean as well that she's seeing the works that Chris Jericho has done. Now Punk is like, you know what, I'm gonna look at this, I'm gonna look at his work, and now Punk's the best in the world. Punk's the top guy right now. Punk's who we know, and Jericho is who we've let's say forgotten, if you may, and has gone off. And now Punk's in the spotlight, and Jericho's nowhere to be seen. I'm sorry, I dropped my paper. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Okay, so then we have the kid coming back, sitting down and writing again, and then as the promos are fading away, you see the little girl with the ball. She's holding the ball, smiling at the camera. So that can mean that now Jericho is back in his desk writing whatever, and now you have CM Punk, the little girl, being like, you know what, I have the ball, I have the ideas, I have the F factor, if you may, and now it's my time. Then we have Control 2012, which is the third promo. And this is what got me thinking that it could be Shane McMahon and Stephanie McMahon. Now listen to this. It says, the little boy says, only the girl can determine his comeback. Now that got me to think that maybe Shane and Stephanie are aligned to seek each other to take over Vince McMahon's company, to take over their daddy's company. Could that be true? Maybe the only way that Shane can come back is by Stephanie's demand, by her command, being like, hey Shane, come on, come back. It's time to alliance each other again to take over our dad's company. Could that be it? But I don't know. Like I said, now they're referring back to taking away from the obvious facts and leading you to another fact. So it could be. I'm not sure. If you were to ask me if it was Shane and Stephanie, I really don't know. I don't really see that happening. But hey, you never know what's gonna happen. Then you have these are two interesting parts. You have the boy running into the dark end of the hall, and you don't see him again. Remember, that can also be Chris Jericho running away he runs away from the WWE. He's doing his own stuff outside the company. But then you have the little girl all over the hall. You have her in one spot, and another spot, and another spot, and you have her in a spotlight. That could be CM Punk. One spot, his epic promo. Second spot, winning the WWE Championship and Money in the Bank. Third spot, he's the top. He's the top guy in the WWE. He wins the title again in Survivor Series. And in the spotlight spot, you have him just being the top guy, the man that we all know and love, the best in the world. Then we have the last one, Profitless 2012, which is the last one that debuted in the last edition of Monday Night Raw. You have the girl shown in the whole beginning video. As soon as the video starts, you have the girl all over the place. Everything is focusing on the little girl. So I can probably be like, we're all focusing on Punk, and you forgot everything about Jericho. And then when they finally show the little boy, he's in the corner. Like I said earlier, that's Jericho going away from the WWE. And like I said, when the video starts, everything is focusing on the little girl. That's pretty much us just focusing on CM Punk and forgetting everything about Chris Jericho. Then you have a maple leaf shown, and as we all know, Chris Jericho is known to us as a Canadian. That can pretty much symbolize something. And then we have like I said, the kid in the corner, and now the girl comes and she knocks down the notebook that's on the desk that the kids have been writing on. That can pretty much be like CM Punk just going, you know what? Screw your work. Screw everything that you've done so far. You know what? Now I'm in control. Now I'm the guy. Now I'm in the spotlight. Now I'm the best in the world officially. So that could pretty much mean that too. And then in the notebook, like when the camera focuses on the notebook, it has like a little X. And if you look closely, the name on the composition notebook, it says Chris, but it's getting marked out by an X. Now, you know how CM Punk has the X's right here, the straightest X's? That could mean something as well. That could mean that Punk crossed out Chris. He's a forgotten factor. But then you have the boy picking up the notebook. He goes away from the corner and he picks up the notebook, you know, and it could not mean like, you know what, no, I'm coming back to reclaim what is mine. I'm coming back to show you why I am the only best in the world that there is. And then you have a little boy at the end say, I cannot help you anymore. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying to you right now? That's what Jericho usually says when he's cutting an in-ring promo, and he cannot help us anymore. Save us Y2J, save us Chris Jericho. He cannot save us anymore. Now we're on our own. Now he's on our own. What can that mean? So basically what I'm trying to say is that this whole thing relates to Chris Jericho. Coming back to the WWE with vengeance to take out CM Punk, to have a match with him at WrestleMania 28, for stealing his gimmick, for proving that Punk's nothing. You know, this pretty much relates to Chris Jericho, and that's what I think is coming back. You know what? This could all be Undertaker coming back. Yeah, probably WWE is doing this on purpose. Maybe they're trying to point out everything that can relate to Chris Jericho coming back, but it's not going to be Chris Jericho. Maybe it's just Undertaker coming back. Maybe they're trying to pull us away like they did with the 22111 promo. We all thought it was Sting, and then it turned out to be Undertaker. And like I said, Shane and Stephanie. Only the girl can determine the kid's comeback. Could it be Stephanie telling Shane to come back to take over WWE? Who knows? Karma. It debuted during a Divas promo. I'm doubting it's Karma. I don't think it's Karma. Skip Sheffield. He's teasing it on Twitter too. I'm saying how he's coming back as a Terminator, but not to save John Connor, just to cause havoc in Riot. It begins. He put that. You know, probably he's teasing that. Maybe they're doing it on purpose as well. Maybe they're trying to be like, okay, Skip, I want you to write things so they can start thinking about you and lead away from Jericho, Undertaker, and all that good stuff. And remember, and people are saying it's for Brodus Clay. Man, what the hell is Brodus Clay? He would have debuted on Raw a while ago. We don't know what the hell he's gonna be doing in the second day of 2012. Motherfucker's gonna be stuffing fucking hamburgers down his throat, fat fuck. No, he's not gonna debut on Raw. And if it is for Brodus Clay, then what the fuck does the whole thing just have the fat fuck debut already? God damn it, but it's not for Brodus Clay, so ignore that. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pretty much going, I went over this whole thing. Hope you guys enjoyed. The final ItBegins promo will be revealed this upcoming Monday, and then the Monday after that, we're finally gonna have who's gonna return. So yeah, guys, pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and comment what you think on the whole ItBegins promo, on the whole Cryptid Messages promo. Go check out Jack Foley of Theory on NoDQ.com. I'll try to put the link down there again. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am out. Hit that subscribe button. I am out. #heal.